Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. How are we doing today? We are coming at you live, 7:55 p.m., April 16th Eastern Standard Time. It feels like a while since we've been doing this. It's only been a week, but it feels like so much longer. Let's see. I don't think I've seen you all for a week. Yeah. Unless you've caught all of our content over on YouTube, which someone has been so kind as to type the command in for, and of course jump in that Discord server for news and updates and content. Let's go ahead and get started. We got calling all witches and wizards. Come see what your Hogwarts classmates have been busy conjuring up with PC modding. Oh, this is modding. Okay, we've seen this already. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch that for a little bit longer. I don't want to mess up what we've already got, but I also know that mods will usually enhance what we already have going. For more information, see our Lethal Company series. So we're going to go ahead and jump back in. We just finished that third trial. I had to rewatch the VOD of that over on YouTube, youtube.com/JustJosh117, and that was a lot. That was really, really cool what they did with that. And I've enjoyed every trial. That was probably my favorite so far. My honest reaction is I don't remember the first one because it was so long ago. The second one had all the puzzles that we struggled on for a really long time. The mechanic made sense, just wasn't my favorite. Comes and goes, right? So,
did you find my pointy pony?
I completely forgot about the pony.
For a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that one. I forgot about the pony or whatever. No offense, lady, but I'm sorry, I shouldn't call you lady. No offense, Miss Bugbrook. You know, for all the good that did, I basically should have just called you lady. That's fine. All right, let's see here. Quests. Because we have a couple that we have to do. Because we just completed a trial. This is always what happens. Oh. Oh, good lord. Okay. So my question is, what do we want to do? Right. We've got this unicorn one, which looks more like a side quest. Because it's right here with, like, the other ones. Should we do Poppy, Natty, or Sebastian? I'm leaning towards Poppy. But let's try to at least stay somewhat on track. How about that? So we're going to go for in the shadow. What is this? Oh. Interesting. So we've got this, which is like a Sebastian side thing. So I wonder how he'll react to us while this is also going on. Learn Bombarda from Professor Hoenn. Okay, let's see what the requirements for that was. It's in here somewhere. I think it's right up here, actually. Sorry. So Pendo, Glacius, right here, Bombarda. So, oh, I have to get 2 things in the knapsacks. Where am I going to get those? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and rule that the professor assignments I'm going to do off screen, and the gobstones and the man behind the moons. So those things I'll probably do off screen if I get a chance to. Let's go to Shed of Hope. Let's go to Shed of Hope. Where's that taking us? Whoa. Okay. That is really far away. I still can't get used to how far some of this stuff is, right? Luckily, we can just fast travel. That saves us a bunch of time. Here we go. While that's loading, personal life stuff, it is currently Passover. So if I am slightly less energetic, I just have slightly less energy. That just comes from dietary restrictions during this time. I just figured I'd fill that in while we're sitting on a loading screen here. Okay. Travel really does broaden the mind. We say that in a video game, but it is 100% true. Okay. Meet Sebastian and Anna outside Feldcroft. You guys are right here. This is not going to go well. There's no way this can go well. You guys are right here. Oh, but they do have childhood meeting spaces and things like that. So Sebastian's got to let this go, though. Hey, guys.
A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well.
That's not really an answer, though.
Ominous will be there. I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
So this is a little bit of the delusional side of the character. According to his uncle, he's banned. He's never going to see her again. So he's like, oh, when will I see her? It's a really deep character, and I like it a lot. It just sucks to see characters go through struggles like this, but wow. Okay.
Sebastian, don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Of course. I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time. Time? For what? I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
Inside the catacomb? Well, that might be a problem.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
This is some rough stuff, guys. Rough indeed.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Well, that's a helpful little plot point. Okay.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Man, I really wish I had come to see this conversation before the end of last stream. Okay. So that's that. I guess we wait on that. What do we got next? What do we got next? Oh, is this the catacomb thing? Sort of. Sort of. Okay. So we've got Natty and Poppy. Well, I'm going to lean towards Poppy. Well, no, we did Poppy last time. Let's do Natty this time. How about that? That takes us all the way back to where we just were. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. I was like, what is this assignment? I'm just trying to see the closest. Just fast travel to Hogsmeade, and then... I can't call it Hogsmeade. I've grown up calling it Hogsmeade. Oh, well. Because they even called it that in the movies. I don't know. It's an interesting little. Maybe the dialect's changed in 200 years. Who knows? All right, Natty, what are we doing? Right back at you. What was that for? I mean, I did run into you, so I guess that is kind of on me. Things you hear. Oh, I can't run. There we go. Wait.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
You betcha.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
Who dat?
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Sounds like a plan.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Oh, thank God they're marked. Okay. Because she told us where each of them were. I was not processing that. All right, let's see. Where are you? Oh, you're up here. Okay. Bunk. Where are we? Okay, there we go. The lighting.
Should be nearby.
The lighting came in. Okay.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Yeah. What have you done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
At least she's staying true to her morals.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
It does sound a little silly, but that's good to have that confirmation.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We are well past that point. Don't worry. Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if he were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us, if you understand our meaning.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope so
Now,
too.
Otto Dibble works at
Cat.
Cataracts. I should check there.
Well, you have to pet the cat first, though. Always got to pet the cat first. It's not my rule. It's just a rule. That's just the rule. That's just how it works.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Hopefully, it wasn't looking for what I just took.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
The weirdest part about that is there's no reason for him to be doing that. There is no logical thing that he's gaining at all from extorting him like that. Doesn't make any sense. Obviously, he knew about the situation before he entered the shop.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Well, hello!
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she
That's
had
not
just
a real name.
completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Oh yeah,
I've
we're
spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
all right. We got all the information. Now we can get rid of him, right? We can have a trial. We can sentence him to Azkaban or something. Yeah, I totally remember how wizarding laws and courts and legal systems work. Definitely. It definitely wasn't abused during the Harry Potter series at all. I genuinely don't remember. He goes before the Wigzamot? Something like that. Basically in the ministry, and then they determine evidence and send him to Azkaban.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
Uh-oh.
Can find her there.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Oh, jeez. There's no way that this can be good. I also just realized, why is my character holding a book? I didn't realize that until just now. Oh, it's probably part of the equipment. Oh, no, it's gone. Okay. Probably part of the form I just got. Yeah, so this is going to be bad. I can already tell.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Great. Yikes.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
Unfortunately, Revelio also shows me everything else, too. Here, let's go back down here just to be safe. Okay, footprints. Got it, we're following the footprints. Okay. So they go up here. They go over here. Okay.
Revelio!
Oh! Hello. I'm just minding my own business. Just
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Well, that was pretty revealing. Oh, hey, what's up? We got another field gift fish. I still think that's so cool. I don't think that's mentioned in the book at all. That was a really good idea. I'm just like triple checking myself here. So probably out here and then down this way. Yeah, we went over that last stream.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
The hideout is underneath the Hog's Head. Oh, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting that. Obviously, the Hog's Head was depicted in the book to be a more place that you want to avoid, but I didn't think it was going to be for criminal
Footprints led
activity.
to this room. There must be another way forward.
Great. There are more puzzles. We love puzzles.
Depulso.
Nope.
Descendo.
Also no.
Accio.
There we go. Okay.
A hidden door.
Oh, I'm glad it was that simplistic.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, there's no more footprints either. Okay, good to know. I just still can't believe it was underneath.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Way ahead of you, bud. Way ahead of you.
It's not gonna work. Using that girl as bait. No one's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
This escalated pretty quick. Also, side note, why didn't we just go get her mom? Her mom's a professor. She would wipe the floor with these guys. Okay, can I target you somehow? I can't. Okay. Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. Okay. Gwendolyn. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, that's not my turn.
Think you can sneak away from under my own eyes?
Yes. Absolutely I can.
Is that
Levioso. Confringo.
Made a great
Oh.
mistake.
Confringo.
No. I don't have to do any of that, actually. I can just hide behind this corner, and all will be fine.
Descendo. Levioso.
Oh, we got the big bad with us. All right, let's see if I can get off this railing somehow. No? Okay. No, I'm not a coward. I'm just smart. Okay, I get it. That's a dragon joke. I can appreciate that.
You will pay for your deeds.
Descendo. Incendio.
All right. That's like, what, 3 or 4 down? Oh. Come on up here, bud. Come up the last couple stairs. You won't.
Descendo.
What are your thoughts on?
I wish I could, like, summon something to fight at the same time as me.
Crucio. Imperio. Depulso.
You were quite conductive, aren't we?
Got him.
Crucio.
Oh, it still got me. Oh, well.
Confringo. Descendo. Levioso. Incendio.
Flash of inspiration.
Got him. Oh, the Imperial wore off. Okay.
Levioso. Crucio.
Oh, I can just damage you while we're standing here, probably. Got him. Defeat infamous foes. Challenge complete. Is anybody else in here? Optional, find book of poems. Optional, find the love letter. Okay, we're going to try to find both of those things, too. Yeah, tell us something we don't know. Oh, there are more people up here. Okay. Is there another way, or do I have to go? Oh, there is another way.
Reparo.
Not the spell I want.
Lumos.
There we go. Oh.
Oh, try not to make this too
Imperial. Cruise.
I kind of feel sorry for him.
Incendio.
Like, I've just kind of have him in this corner, away from all of his friends. Oh well. Shouldn't have been evil. That sounds like a you problem. Oh, we found something. Oh, this is the poem, I think.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Nice, nice. Okay, let's find this love letter thing. Unidentified head item. I made this joke in a previous stream. I should definitely just start doling those out in a campaign. Just be like, oh, you know, it's an unidentified item. I'm just kidding. That would be annoying. What's up, bud?
Confringo. Someone over there. Incendio.
Yes. Someone is over here. The problem is you can't do anything about it.
He must be here somewhere.
Oh, what's up, bud?
Expulso.
Okay.
Incendio.
Oh, okay.
Confringo.
That's fair. I missed that one. Okay.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
It's nice that the unforgivable curses break through the Proteo.
Expulso.
Ooh. Oh, you're here too.
Cruise.
Expulso. What have you done? Oh, this is Incendio. Protego.
Oh, you're back to your senses again.
Cruise.
There we go. Luckily, Sebastian's uncle doesn't see how we fight, huh? Every, like, 5th or 6th spell we use is one of the unforgivable ones, because they're so useful in combat. Morally bankrupt, but strategically useful. Okay, where are we going? Where is this, love letter? The thing is, I'm assuming it's somewhere that's not indicated, right?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't even know what I'm lifting up. Oh, that makes sense. Where is...
Lumos.
There we go. Now we can see. We can see clearly. The light is on. Okay. Let's go in here. That's the official tunnel passageway noise. And all we got was 40 gold. Great. Awesome. Okay. Where is this love letter? I meant to make this joke earlier. Paper trail gets you every time. Why is there a sofa, a chair, and a lute? What is it? What? What are these guys doing? Maybe it's in the next room. Maybe that's where I have to go. Because those go down. Those didn't go anywhere. So maybe it's in the next room. Let's just try to keep going. Sorry, let me just get this gold first.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can
That
sense
is a
it.
convenient
Understood.
plot point. Your
find
magic
it.
only works the best with your own
friend
wand.
was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked.
But it's a little inconvenient to throw it in right here.
Lumos.
Because, like, you can use magic with any one wand. All right, so we got to find...
I can tell.
Oh,
Revelio.
I was like, man, if only I had a way to reveal it. Here we go.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in
Oh,
there.
I see another chest. Hold on. That might be where... Yeah, hold on, guys. I got to go get someone's love letter real quick. I'll be right back.
Revelio.
I think that might be where it is. No, that's just where some equipment is. Darn it.
Lumos.
But I forgot I had
Revelio.
that, so let me try to keep using it to see, because I found them. So I really want to find this love letter. I want to do this thoroughly, you know. Get off the jar. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, no, that was already off. Where is this thing? Oh well, maybe it'll become revealed to me on the way out. What's up, guys? I'm gonna get you your wand.
Hello, Hamora.
All right, that's done. Got him.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back.
Here you go. Actually, I'm gonna bribe you to get it back. No, I'm just kidding.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Sure.
Lumos.
Oh, he just did it. Okay. Cool.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
All right, sorry about that. I just had to step away for a second. So, we got to get out of here, and we got to find the love letter. Where's the love letter, man?
Revelio.
Like, come on. Huh. I wish they were both in the same spot, but I understand that can't happen. Is this where we came? Yeah, it is. Where is this thing?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
Oh, maybe it's in here. Wait, how do I get to that chest?
Lumos.
I gotta like figure. Is it up there? Oh, there's stairs here. Unidentified hand item. Good lord. Is it up here maybe? We found it. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we found it. So this was the love letter with the guy working at the store. Yeah. Cool. So, we got that.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Lumos.
He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
And now we get out of here. All things covered, all systems go. Yeehaw, ya yeet, etc. Okay.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that now rather than later, actually. The funniest part would be if her mother, the professor, is right outside this door somehow. That would be something. Oh. Well, there's somebody here. Oh, this is the officer. Okay.
I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
I'm just the troll dispatcher
thank
to this
goodness
person.
that
I don't
you're
even have a
safe.
name. I'm just the troll slayer, you know?
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
I'm taking the second option. The authorities haven't been much help.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
I kind of figured that's where that conversation was going to go,
That
but
side,
yeah.
You may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
In her mother's defense, everything that happened is kind of what she figured would happen. So, yeah. All right, what we got now? What we got now, folks, ladies and gents and everything? What we got? We got surprise meeting, and then we've got a bunch of professor stuff, and we can't go here until we learn the spell. Okay. Looks like we're meeting the student in the Forbidden Forest. Let's get it, as they say. Just bouncing from one thing to the next. All right, let's get over to where Poppy is. We're really deep in here. Wow. Probably shouldn't go swimming in water in the Forbidden Forest. But hey, what could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? God, the music, environment, everything is just awesome. All right. Oh, Poppy's actually here. We don't have to wait. Perfect. What's up?
I can do this. They will want to help.
What?
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Oh yeah, the
Well,
centaurs.
they don't exactly
Oh,
know we're
God.
coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Yikes.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
They are incredibly smart.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right.
That's
We'll
what
simply be
someone
honest
who
with them
has
about
a
what we're
secret
trying
to
to
hide
do.
would say.
They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Oh. Yeah, this is gonna go so well.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
All right, they look really
We were
cool.
hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Not what you should say.
You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all three of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okay, that was a twist of fate in our favor.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
And the
I
fact
am
that he just
too.
saved your
It was a
life. I
shame
feel
how
like
quickly he
that.
left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
You mean we don't know
I'll
where
let
the
you know
cave
what I
is?
find.
You mean you're just gonna leave me here? Can I not just travel to the cave? Is there not just a cave on my map? There's not a cave on my map. Well, that's kind of annoying. Okay. So if we go back to our quests. Ah. Huh. Interesting. I guess we go... Yeah, let's see if we can do this. Because we got about 15 minutes left. Let's see. Yeah, we're right there. We're right there. I must say, it feels a lot safer flying over the forest rather than being inside of it. Okay, I've got to try to land in such a way that I won't attract attention. Oh, I basically just landed on top of them. Whoops. Okay, well, I found... Alright, let me see here.
Do cooperate, won't you?
Okay, we're getting somewhere, though. We're getting somewhere. Oh, we just barely missed it. Okay, we're almost there.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
We're almost there. Got it.
Everything's all right now.
Sweet. Okay. Nailed that. I thought we did. Was that not Hazel? Oh, I guess we just took a random unicorn. Okay. Whoops. I thought that was Hazel. Okay. Oh, Hazel unicorn. Well, that helps. Okay, obviously going to be more difficult.
I mean you no harm.
Okay. All right. All right.
Where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
It just keeps running around now. I guess I gotta wait a second. Oh, I didn't push the right button.
No, you don't.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I feel like that was like the wrong moment for her to start talking. I'm trying to hunt a unicorn, which sounds really bad, but in reality, it's for its own good or something. Dark mongrel. Looks like I have to fight you.
Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo.
Alright, well that was easy enough. Oh, the unicorn is so far away now. Okay, so I got something.
Their feelings towards that dark arts.
Come back. Man. Okay. Let me look at my talents page, because that might help. Because I know you can upgrade your sneak and stuff. Enemy's ability to detect you is reduced. Okay. I don't know if... Oh, I already have the ones. Oh, I already have the ones that make it harder for me to be detected. Okay. Alright, I guess we just gotta get lucky. Can I cast a spell at the unicorn? I know I don't really want to do that.
Revelio.
But could I do that? What am I thinking of here? Oh, Arresto Momentum might help me here. Shoot. Okay.
Come on, Hazel.
Alright, let's try this. So we've got Wingardium Leviosa and we've got Levioso. So these are two things that'll lift the unicorn up into the air. So maybe it'll work. Otherwise, we need the Arresto Momentum to slow it down.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
I gotta like try to chase after it a little bit here. Nope. Okay, I've got to restrict its movement somehow.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, that worked. Oh, so close.
Cooperate, won't you?
I just got to hit it again with something. I'm on a completely different path in it right now. Uh-oh. Well, that kind of got in the way of things. Alright, they're not chasing me anymore. Good.
Leviosa.
Dang it, I missed. Okay. Oh, I got it. That looks so bizarre.
Wingardium Leviosa.
It just kind of ragdolls. Got it. Oh, man. Okay. Now to get out of here before those spiders show up.
Now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
Alright. We can go back to Hogsmeade. Mead. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, so we were given the task to capture a unicorn to keep it safe. And I was just like, all right, what can I use to restrict its movement? And I was like, Levioso or Wingardium Leviosa. And so I combined both of those, really, just kind of spammed them. And we got it.
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief!
Also, hi, Mel.
Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
Do you have a safe place for her to stay? I'm not going to charge her for that. That would be crazy.
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her.
I know, the glasses, right?
You've a kind heart, you
I'm sure if
do.
Allie was here, they would have said
I'm
the same thing.
relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her.
I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
All right, so that's done. So that kind of gives me ideas on how to deal with the Threstles. Threstles? Threstles? I don't know. Pronunciation and whatnot. So, yeah. We got word back from Natty, but let's at least, I think that this is just going to be like a conversation, so let's at least go do that. I don't think it's going to be a whole quest. She's definitely not going to be like, oh yeah, I was just kidnapped. Let's go fight them again. I would hope that that would not be her train of thought, at least. You never know. You never know.
What are you up to now?
That is the question, huh?
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
You always have.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
Oh, this got personal.
Day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
To be fair, that's not how that works at all.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow.
I'm glad he remembered that
And
because
once
I
he is
didn't.
gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
So we got Sebastian that has a tragic backstory. We got Natty that has a tragic backstory.
Revelio.
Man, people have been through some things in the wizarding world, huh? Okay, so this is... Oh yeah, it's the Great Hall. So... I think that's about all the time we had for today. We got a lot done. This was kind of the first episode after our...
Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Do I have a moment? You know what, Gareth? Yes, I have a moment.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Fupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
A secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar, you say? Yeah, exactly. I remember that secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar. That's the one that Harry uses in the third movie. It sounds rather untoward.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Wow, 200 years later and the password's still the same.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I can remember who Meat is as well. I like that I'm able to recall
I'll
all
need to
these
get those
names.
dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
Oh no, is this going to be another constant thing that your character reminds you of?
Witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
You know how he keeps reminding me about the gobstones or whatever? He's going to be reminding me about the concoction. The gobstones and the concoction. All right, anyway, we will deal with that next week. There we go. I was like, I can jump off that. That's fine. There's no fall damage, question mark. So, thank you all so much for joining me once again on this magical Hogwarts journey. And we will see you all tomorrow for, hopefully, a full run-through of Change Together. That should start at about 7 instead of 8. To give me enough time to actually get through the whole thing in one sitting. Yeah. Bit of a random one, but it's one that I've wanted to get back to and fully complete. So, thank you all so much for watching. As I said at the beginning of the stream, YouTube uploads can be seen typing in that socials command, and then also you all can join the Discord server, and you'll see stream announcements, YouTube uploads, and all other different sorts of content that I happen to make. We will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody.